Doesn't it feel good to have her back? Can we just sit with this? Let's just sit with it. I loved every single moment of this. And you know what I appreciate about it? They kept it simple. Was it predictable? Sure. We all knew we were going to see Brock Lesnar. And I think we knew at this point we were going to see AJ. Good. Good. Don't complicate it. Everyone knew. The moment Becky Lynch got involved, we knew AJ was coming back. WWE did not hide from it. They knew fans were expecting AJ. They knew fans wanted AJ. And they told them, okay, you want her? Here she is. When that music hit, and that woman looking good skipped out on that stage, it's like she slipped right back into the character. It was that easy for her. She just slipped right back into it. Skipped, sat on the ropes, got inside the ring. She didn't look like she was out of step. Everything looked crisp. You can tell she's been working out. Oh, she's been training. I was very happy to see the reception she got. She got a monster pop. Of course, Chicago, duh. But like, you'll have to forgive me. I understand that there are Nikki Bella fans out there. Okay? I am not insulting you for being Nikki Bella fans. If you are a fan of the Bella twins, I'm not here to mock you. But everything they want Nikki Bella to be, AJ Lee is. They call Nikki Bella a trailblazer. They say Nikki Bella paved a way for the women today. All that shit should be said about AJ Lee. Matter of fact, the women don't even need to say that. You have to say it for Nikki Bella. You have to put her in that conversation because no one else sees her there. No one needs to say that about AJ Lee. We know that a lot of these women grew up idolizing AJ Lee. They grew up wanting to be like AJ Lee. AJ Lee was the reason they became female wrestlers. They ain't saying that shit about Brie or Nikki, but they'll say it about AJ. We just thought this was going to be a one-off. It might end up being one of those things where she shows up here and there, but based off of what I'm reading, homegirl's here. She's here, as in she's going to be wrestling quite often. They got her, I think, scheduled for a few matches in the future. So expect her at the Royal Rumble. Expect her at WrestleMania in Vegas. This isn't just a one-off. Oh, she's wrestling at WrestlePalooza. But I have a feeling she's going to be wrestling Becky in a one-on-one match. She's got to wrestle Roxanne Perez. One good time. Because that's young AJ Lee. You know she got to wrestle Rhea Ripley. You know she's got to wrestle Liv Morgan. You know she's got to get in there with Bianca Belair. There's so much AJ Lee has to catch up on. Like, imagine it. AJ Lee versus Charlotte Flair. AJ Lee versus Bayley. See, this is one of those instances where I'm like, God damn it, Mercedes. That would have been the perfect dream match. Mercedes Moné versus AJ Lee. Hey, Tony, let her come in. Let Mercedes come in one good time. It's not going to happen, but this changes the entire landscape. The entire landscape has changed now. Is she going to win any championships anytime soon? I think she needs to. One run wouldn't hurt, but I doubt she wants to do that. These are all going to be episodes of Unreal, by the way. This is all going to be on Unreal next season. But yeah, I would love to see their backstage reactions. What did Bayley? What did Charlotte? What did, of course, you know, Becky. Becky was all over this. The moment they said AJ was coming back, I guarantee you Becky probably teared up a little bit. There were people in the crowd. There were grown men in the crowd in tears over AJ. It's on camera. This woman connects with the audience on a level that most female, no, not even most female wrestlers, most wrestlers wish they could. This is a legend. This is a pioneer. This is a real trailblazer, Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella wishes she was everything AJ Lee was, but she never will be. I'm excited, man. It's one of those things as a wrestling fan. You wonder why I'm so critical. You wonder why I'm so hard on both products, WWE, AEW. Because when we get moments like this, how can you not be? Right? Like, this is one of those moments universally people are going to be raving over. I thought tonight's episode of Smackdown, in my personal opinion, was the best episode of Smackdown in years. Years. I haven't been this excited for an episode going into it and coming out of it. Doesn't it feel good to have your expectations met? 5-star matches are amazing. You need those. If you want to build a pedigree, if you want to be seen as someone that is a legend, you need to have a couple of 5-star matches behind your name. What it really is about is that making people happy. Making people feel something. And there's very few people, there's very few women, people in the world of wrestling that can do that. When she got in that ring, she Luthez pressed Becky, and Becky sold it like $1 million. Can we give props? Can we give our props to Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch for being the right kind of heels for this moment? They wasn't trying to overshadow AJ. They wasn't trying to take the spotlight off of her. They gave her the red carpet that was needed. They got the right kind of heat. I did think Becky was slipping up a little bit on her promo because she wasn't expecting that level of boos. You could tell. When Becky got inside the ring and she was setting it up, she was kind of thrown off by the heat a little bit. She was like, oh, they really don't like me here. But then she adjusted, which I appreciated. Yeah, Chicago, listen, they give you the proper response. This is a smart wrestling crowd. They know what you're doing. So you want them to boo you, they gonna boo you. CM Punk comes out, and then Becky starts slapping him again, exactly like how she did on Monday. And the moment CM Punk went outside the ring, we all just sat up in our chair. And I love that when she came out, it was like she traveled back through time. It was the exact same entrance, the exact same way she got inside the ring, she sat on the ropes, all in character. And honestly, if she had decided to just never come back, who would have blamed her? Who would have blamed AJ Lee if she had personally decided for herself, I'm never touching this ever again? She doesn't need to be here. She doesn't need to be in WWE. She doesn't need to be in wrestling. She has done everything she needs to do. Now, would I have loved to have seen her win the Women's Championship? And I think when it's all said and done, it would be nice to have that under her name. Because that era of the Divas, that's such a horrible period. It is. Period. Point blank. I would like to see how she fares in this era. I would love to see her at least get one championship reign. Just to say she was women's champion. Now, in my personal opinion, is it needed? No. She's already a legend. She's already a Hall of Famer, or future Hall of Famer. I just think, out of respect, it would be nice if she won the belt, whether it's the Women's World Title or the Women's WWE Championship. Just to put it on her list of accomplishments. It would be a nice accolade to have. But it's not needed. Honestly, based off of how she's going now, she could have kept wrestling. But she lost passion. Why do it if you're not passionate about it? So the fact that she found it again, man, I'm just glad she's back. I'm just glad to have her back. I'm just glad that she's back inside a wrestling ring. I'm glad she's passionate about the sport of wrestling once again. And I'm so happy that her first match is going to be against one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time, Becky Lynch. No, like, real talk, what a way to bring her back. This is the perfect story. So, you already know that Seth and Becky are going to give this their all. They are going to put this bitch, not calling AJ Lee a bitch, although, come on, her character is psycho, so she probably loves it. But no, like, Bitch, as in this storyline. They are going to take this to the next level. And again, like, you best believe this tag match is just a jumping off point. We gotta get Becky Lynch and AJ in a one-on-one match. We're gonna get CM Punk and Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. I don't know when that's happening. That's probably happening at Survivor Series. Her first promo against Becky, oh, it's gonna be golden. Because she has a lot to say. She hasn't said shit in 10 years. So you already know she has a lot she needs to get off her chest. Pipe bomb. But yeah, like, there are certain women that wish they were AJ. Nikki. And they'll never beat AJ. AJ's a real trailblazer. And I'm glad she's back. Alright, we'll talk more about that when we get to the review.